Good morning, everyone. I'm David Paul. I'm the Managing Director of VectorVest in the UK. And I'm going to start off with the overall markets, but then I want to try and focus on some small cap mining stocks that I believe and VectorVest believes have outstanding potential. So that's the UK market, folks. It's the VectorVest composite of the UK market, which is the broadest measure of the market that I know of. All 2,200 shares that we follow. Those red and green triangles indicate the longest term trend on VectorVest. We have short-term measures of the trend for spread bettors, swing traders, and longer-term measures of trend, such as this for position traders. And the last up signal on the UK market was about 5 months ago, on the 11th of November, and that signal is still current. And in my position trading portfolio that I report on every Monday afternoon for VectorVest subscribers, I'm fully invested in that portfolio. And I see the FTSE, the top 100, is back over 7,000 this morning on good Fed speak, good results from Apple and Facebook, I think. That's the American market, folks. In the American market, also on a confirmed up, and it seems technically to have broken out of a consolidation that's been in place since about middle of February. But down below the price, I've included our proprietary market breadth indicator, which is the number of shares on a VectorVest buy divided by the number of shares on the VectorVest sell. And as you can see clearly, this breakup, and it broke on the fourth attempt, which is technically in price action good, but the break has not been accompanied by any increase in breadth, and that's always a worry. So based on our measure of breadth and more conventional measures of breadth, the advanced decline lines, etc., markets are rising on falling or at least flat breadth, and that's not good. Okay, so that is a worry. Okay. That could be earnings season, and a good, strong earnings season. And certainly the numbers that we saw from Apple and Facebook were pretty good. So the talk from the Fed was very positive for stocks. And I see the S&P futures have been marked up 20, 25 points to open higher today. So let's watch that. But that breadth worries me. I now want to move on to some small, relatively small cap mining stocks that VectorVest and I believe have got great potential. I've spoken about Sylvania Platinum on this forum many, many times, and that's the share and my biggest position in these small cap miners myself. We bought into it nearly a year ago now at 47 pence. And it was trading at 122 pence this morning. So if you've got the stomach for these small stocks, they can certainly move percentage-wise incredibly with incredibly big numbers. They're not for everybody. Nevertheless, this Atalaya Mining is a copper play. It's in a politically stable part of the world. It had a great run, and it's now gone sideways in a 5-wave symmetrical triangle, and it seems to want to break out of that triangle. Above the price is the green thick line. That green thick line is the VectorVest valuation, saying that we believe the stock is significantly undervalued, and the blue line study is earnings per share, which is showing the company's making money, and over the last year, earnings have grown significantly. So that looks to me as if that can break. These are small stocks. They're not for everybody. They're for people who can manage risk and proactively. So that looks good. And I'm a shareholder there. This is Jubilee. Now, I know this company exceptionally well. It's also undervalued, growing earnings very strongly. You can't see much of volume there, but certainly it's been accumulated at these levels. It's broken up very strongly over the last couple of days. It's up again this morning. This is platinum and copper. They've got a wonderful copper resource in Zambia. So I think that this is a tremendous prospect going forward, technically and fundamentally. This is Tharisa. Now, Tharisa has got a spectrum of platinum group metals. They've got chrome and platinum and palladium. It's significantly undervalued. Earnings per share growing strongly, being strongly accumulated. You can see those big spikes in volume. And it seemed to have broken the old high and kissed the old high. And that looks as if it can go much higher. All of these companies are making money. And Sylvania Platinum is making lots of money, folks. There's lots of room still in Sylvania Platinum, in my humble opinion. And those of you that have been shareholders will know that it paid a special dividend a couple of weeks ago, which is a lovely surprise and a sign of financial strength. This company, Phoenix Copper, is not making any money yet. So it's, in terms of its development, it's well behind the other companies that I've spoken about. My geology friends tell me that the ore body in the US, so this is a copper mine, a huge copper mine in a politically very stable part of the world. And the ore body is magnificent. They've just recruited a couple of one big wheel from Sylvania Stillwater onto the board the other day. It moved up strongly on good volume. It pulled back on virtually no volume, and now it's being accumulated again. If you can notice, this week, I think Monday and Tuesday, Friday and Monday's upswings on huge volume. And that's a very good sign. So this company is not making any money, much more speculative than the other ones that I spoke about, but looks to me as if it's certainly worth keeping your eye on and waiting for a breakout. It's on a VectorVest hold recommendation at the moment. The VectorVest fundamentals are not good because it's not making any money, but it's one to keep your eye on. This could be a huge opportunity. So for some small mining stocks, I haven't spoken about Sylvania, but Sylvania and the three that I spoke about, apart from Phoenix Copper, are all making money. They look at wonderful opportunities. Phoenix Copper still not nearly as far down the road, but I think you should keep your eye on it. So I hope this helped. Have a great long weekend, everyone.